With the first pick in the NBA draft, the New Orleans Pelicans select Julius Randle from the University of Kentucky.
Oh, man. Why are they calling me right now? What's up? Oh, you want to give me the number 2 pick? All I have to give you is number 5 and Gerald Henderson? Yeah. I'll do that. I'll accept that trade. Because you know what? You know who I want to draft?
The second pick in the NBA draft, the Orlando Magic select Andrew Wiggins from the University of Kansas.
Yeah. We just drafted Andrew. What in the blue moon? Why are the Utah Jazz calling me right now?
Third pick in
Goodness
the NBA
gracious.
draft, the Utah Jazz select the 19-year-old power forward from Indiana University.
Pretty good pick. I'm going to have to decline all these calls. Come on, man. Everybody's calling me to try to get Andrew Wiggins. Now New York wants to make a trade. These people are trade happy when you're doing the NBA draft on MyGM, as you can see. So I'm actually going to accept this one because I want to get as many draft picks as possible. And this time I was deciding if I want to take Peyton, Napier, or Exum. So I had to go Exum right here.
In the NBA draft, the Orlando Magic select the 19-year-old point guard from Australia. With the 33rd pick in the NBA draft, the Orlando Magic select Isaiah Austin.
So I actually took Isaiah Austin. He was still on the game in the, well, I actually got this this roster off of 2K. So basically I have all the draft class, or I have the draft class from this year's draft, and I actually simmed the whole season in MyGM, and I went through the draft as you see right now, rounds 1 and 2, and I actually picked up all the people I wanted. So I ended up getting Wiggins, Exum, Isaiah Austin, and I picked up CJ Fair late in the second round. I was able to pick him up, and I went through free agency, did some crazy stuff. You're not gonna believe who else I picked up on the Orlando Magic. You're about to see here in a minute. But let me know if you want to know how I signed all these players, all these free agents that you're about to see. I will explain to you what I did next video, and I'll show you. So as you see, I have LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Exum, Wiggins throwing it up. Get Trey Bowden. Wow. My team is stacked right now on the Orlando Magic. So I decided I was going to do a MyGM series here on the Full House Entertainment. And at first I was just going to, I was just going to do a regular one. As you see, LeBron going to the paint, rocking number 20 right now. I might have to change that, but right now it's swagged out. So I wasn't sure how I was going to spin this. I wasn't sure how I was going to do it, because 2K made like the roster so difficult this season, like with the creative players and all that great stuff. So I was talking to Jones, and he told me, why don't I just try to put the rookies in here and do that? So I ended up finding a draft class. I got the rookies in the game right now, and they're not too high rated. They're playing like themselves. I'm throwing it over to my man LeBron. Very early release, but that one still falls. So I think this series will be pretty good. Let me know if you like it, if you're feeling it. And like I said, let me know if you want me to show you how I got all those free agents on my team along with these rookies. I was putting in a lot of work trying to figure out just how to do it, and I came up with a pretty good, I don't know if I should call it a formula, but it ended up working, you know? So it ended up working. My team is stacked. My starting lineup is Exum, Kobe Bryant, Wiggins. I also have LeBron at the 4 and Isaiah Austin at the 5. So my starting lineup is pretty good. Has a few rookies in it, a few vets. Look at LeBron docking it, doing his thing already. This is the first game of the season, and he's already going up high, slamming it down hard. That's what I do. So like I said, and I still have Oladipo. I didn't have to get rid of him. Everybody else from the team is pretty much gone. I gutted the team. I got rid of a lot of people, especially some of the guys with really expensive contracts. And I was basically trying to figure all that out in free agency and in the offseason. So I think I did a pretty good job. I was messing around with the offseason for probably about an hour. As you see, I get an assist. So now I bring my bench in, and they're also pretty good. Point guard, I ended up signing him to a 2-year contract. Not sure exactly who he is, but he's doing his thing. And look at Oladipo hitting the 3. I also picked up Ryan Kelly. Who else do I have? I have a few more people. CJ Fair is in there right now at small forward. Oladipo, or actually Stone. That's my point guard, wide open for the 3-pointer. You see he has a little range. He has some size. And now I bring my starters back in. LeBron taking the 3-pointer, missing it. And we're trying to get the rebound, but they get it. Check out Mayo coming down. He's on the Bucks right now. And we get a steal. Now we're off to the races. Wiggins has it. And he's going to throw the alley-oop up. L trigger plus X. L2 plus square. Y'all know how to throw them alley-oops. Kobe Bryant looking like a young man out here. He's putting the moves on him. Over to Wiggins, going in with that easy layup. That's what we do out here. So check it out. As you see, we're in the 3rd quarter. Get that thing out of here. My man Austin was killing people in the paint. I actually sent him to a defensive big man training in the offseason. And look at LeBron slicing through the paint, getting that layup. That's what we do. But the Bucks were hanging in. As you see, they're only down by 2 right here. That's part of us trying to get used to each other. Now Wiggins in the corner. Wiggins hitting the long 2 right there. He's doing his thing. He's got 14 points already. And we're not going to mess with him. We're not going to get a steal, but we get the rebound. Now we're off to the races. Kobe Bryant throwing the alley-oop. Up to Wiggins. What a beautiful throw, pass, whatever you want to call it. We're doing our thing out here into the 3rd quarter. I bring my substitutions back in. I'm going to take advantage of this size mismatch. Fair in the paint. Showing him his strength down there and getting that one to go. So now we're moving right along. Into the 3rd quarter right here. Oladipo has it. Over to Stone. Back to Oladipo. And he's going to make the 3-pointer, putting us up by 3. Great stuff by my bench. And they put some points on the board, so I really didn't have too much to worry about. So check them out. Going all the way coast to coast. And they get the layup, but they leave me 4.7 seconds. Too much time, my man Oladipo. Beautiful pass over to Warwick. I forgot to mention I have Warwick on the squad. I picked him up in free agency also. You remember he used to be a monster back in the Syracuse days. And also, you know, his first years in the NBA and stuff like that. Look at me getting the steal with Andrew Wiggins. I'm trying to do the self alley-oop. He goes up with the self alley-oop layup right there, doing his thing. So now we're up by 5, 4th quarter, clutch time, crunch time, whatever you want to call it. Wiggins coming. Andrew Wiggins putting on a show right now. There's no way you would know this is his first game in the NBA. That dude is balling. He looks like a veteran now. Look at us getting the steal. Exum with the beautiful hands over to LeBron James. And LeBron dunked it down with ease. So you see we started running away with this bad boy here in the 2nd half. Specifically the 4th quarter. Exum hitting the long 3. Very early and a terrible shot selection, but he still made it. So as you see, we pretty much have this one wrapped up. Just to put the nail in the coffin, put the icing on the cake. Check out my man LeBron flexing. So we're going to walk out of here with it. Stay tuned for next episode and let me know. Let me know where you think LeBron James is going to go, by the way. And as always, folks, and that.